What's up, dudes? FooserX here for FooserX Reacts video. And let's just get into it. Today's video right now, Tony Spreeman versus Abdullah Alziani. I don't know him. I've never seen him play, but a little bit of background on this is that somebody shared one of Abdullah's videos on his push kick, and it's pretty fast. I mean, it is a machine. It is just like it's lightning quick back there, but it wasn't like a true push kick where you had the man set up next to the ball. It was like a bump, and when you do bump, you generate that extra speed. So it's more kind of like a gimmick shot. And then so people were saying like, oh, like what's this game really like? Is he really that badass, or is he just good at that one shot? And so somebody posted the video that we're about to watch right here. So let's just watch this video, see what it's about. My thought was that wasn't a true push kick. This guy's game is going to be a little gimmicky, a little different, because that's just not a normal shot. But it was executed at a very extremely high level, very like pro master skill push kick. So let's see what this dude is going to bring to the table against the number one player in the world, one of the best ever, in Tony. And there, again, let me pause this real quick. Sorry, guys. This is from Q8 Foosball. So I don't know who that is. It might be the people who, it's a foreign place from a different part of the world. If you think this is a copyright issue, let me know. I'll take it down. I hope you guys see this as a benefit, though. This is traffic, kind of showing off you guys' skill. I've seen every now and then a group of people from different parts of the world. They come and play these tournaments, and it's really awesome because everybody's got their own style of play. Like, we think the way we play is the best way to play, and then all of a sudden you get people from different parts of the world coming together, and all of their game looks the same, which is completely different than our game. So this will be like a really good test to see like what style can hang with Tony's. And again, Q8 Foosball, go check it out. There's a lot of great players over there. This is probably one of my first videos, so nothing but good things to say about players who really care about the sport. And there's no audio on this, so it's just me. Let's get it on. Got Tony. I wonder if he's played this dude before. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. All right. Instant passing right off the bat, just not even looking at the hole. He's just going. Again, right off the bat, we knew this coming into this match. You know, when he shot all those push kicks, we knew this player is kind of gimmick, kind of just different. I mean, look at his shirt. His shirt says "Be different." He's like proud to be a different type of player. He had 2 chances on the 5-0 already, not even looking at the defense on the 5-0. He's executing fast. He's got great ball control, great speed. He's not giving a chance for his series to develop. He's not giving a chance for himself to read the holes. He's just picking something and going. So no surprise, 2 quick turnovers. See what Tony does. Kaboom! And Tony's like, oh, all right, I'll do that. Set it up for the best roller ever. Great defense. Tony picks it up with a really nice pickup there. I mean, see, this is the difference between sloppy foosball and just being a really great player. That's not slop right there. He executed a 3-0. Abdullah's got really good D, and he blocks him, and it goes to Tony's 5-0, and just by like, it's not like he meant to just slap it in there. It was just like reaction. That's not slop right there. That's just a great pickup. Put it on goal. Let good things happen. So amazing play by Tony. Great pass. Oh my God! Let's see that again. Holy shit! That's what we were waiting for. The big daddy we were waiting for. Da 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 da. Boop, bam! Oh my gosh! One more time. Oh man. Great D. Good pickup. All right, guys. So we got to talk about that. First off, Abdullah, your push kick is disgusting. It should be like, check that shit when you cross borders, because that's an illegal weapon. That is so nasty. But I do want to say, this is some bad. Like, you're 1-1 with the best player in the world. already going against some of my principles of foosball here. He's got a very fast tic tac 5-row. I haven't. If let's see if he keeps up that tic tac series. If he starts taking his time, but he hasn't really taken his time at all yet. So I'm not a fan of that. I think that's going to limit his game. Eventually, Tony will start to dial in on that timing. But and then he gets it on the 3-row, and we we knew it was coming. We knew he had that nasty push kick. I wonder if Tony knew he had that nasty push kick. But this is why I don't think that's smart foosball, because if you have that push kick like that, you can get that point whenever you want when you mix it in there. This is open singles, so at the bare minimum, it's going 3 games. But if you're going to beat Tony, it's going to go 5 games. Like, you're not going to 3 straight Tony. So you need to wait on that shot. But it's like, no, he can't help himself. He sees the hole there, and instead of being patient, instead of setting up a series, instead of letting his 3-row look like a series and using that as an option, he comes right out of the gate. He shows Tony, like, hey man, like, this I'm gonna make you look bad right off the bat. I'm not even gonna let you get set up over there. So let's see how Tony reacts, because I got a pretty good idea how Tony's gonna react to that. He's probably gonna want to go into his like pass pull kick or something, just to be like, no, you want to do that? I'll do that. So let's see how Tony reacts to that. Oh, great pass. Great defense. Missed it. I don't know what that was on the 2-bar. Little angle. But again, like, I mean, let's look at what's happening here from the 2-bar. Like, this is why I love looking at different types of players from different countries, because it's just different here. It looks like he set it up as a toe pin, and I don't know where he was going with that. But regardless of where you set that ball up, it could be that this is going to be an awesome series, and he's going to get a lot of 2-bar shots from back there. But if you're shooting or passing in the first 1 or 2 seconds, it's not good foosball. You're not giving yourself room to read the defense. So not good foosball on every rod right now. Don't get me wrong, he's playing fast and controlled, but he's not taking any time, and you can't do that for very long against somebody like Tony. And even Tony, like, look at Tony. He's saying like, oh, you're gonna play sloppy? I'll play sloppy. Yeah, sure, man. You're not gonna take this serious? I'm not gonna take this serious. Exactly the reaction we thought Tony would give to somebody like that. Setting up for something cool and different. What's going on up here? Oh man, look at that. That was that's a very smart foosball. He's moving around. He's setting it up. I don't know what he was going to do. I don't think he wanted to go down the middle, but he looked at Tony's zone like while he's setting it up. He saw that big gaping middle. I mean, I didn't see it. that absolutely great play by Abdullah right there. Tony right now, it's what is it, 2-2, 2-1. You know, he's probably, I can't see his face, but I can't imagine he's feeling too happy right now. He got he got push kicked with the push kick of death, and then he just got this kind of hokey 2-bar that just went straight down the middle. So we'll see what Tony does now. Taking his time, being smart, and notice this too, guys. If I were to say, hey guys, like, who has one of the fastest 5-bars out there? Everybody's gonna say Tony. I mean, his 5-bar is ridiculous. It's so fast. It's lightning fast. But notice how he takes his time on it. It is slow and patient. Even though he's moving the ball fast, he's very much playing slow and calculated here. And this is the difference between him and a lot of players who try to play fast. Like, you notice that Abdullah was playing really, really fast, but he was also passing really fast. He's not reading the defense. He's not letting the series develop. He's not understanding. He's not getting in the head of Tony on the 5. But this is what Tony's doing. He's throwing a lot of fakes and hitches and stalls. He's taking his time. He's getting a read on how Abdullah is going to play defense on the 5-row. And we know that as the match goes on, that's going to pay off dividends, because we're playing the long game here. We're not trying to just get one pass, one shot. We're trying to just dominate the game in the long run. taking his time. He's getting blocked a couple hacks. All right, now little frustrations from Tony. Like he got blocked a couple times and give it up to Abdullah for having some awesome defense on the 5-row now. He blocked Tony a couple times, and Tony threw in the hack, and then he threw in some kind of option on the 3-row. That's not his game. He got blocked a couple times on the 3-row. He's almost playing Abdullah's game. Like Abdullah is like sucking him into something else. And I I don't know if it's frustration or what going on over here. All right, can't wait to see more of this dude's 2-bar. Looks like a bank. Again, it's not setting up. Tony. Look at Tony. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh man, this is great. So great. This isn't the same setup on the 2-bar that he has been doing. Like the other ones were the toe pins, one was the middle bank. So he's definitely not, he's choosing to be different on the 2-bar. Let's not work a series. Let's just do something different. So, but maybe this is his series over here, his like near wall banking. And then it looks like after he does this, like Tony follows it up with something dumb too. So I don't know if this is, again, frustration on Tony's part, or is it just more like, again, like, oh man, you're going to play this garbage game? I'll play a garbage game, but I'm going to win because I'm the #1 player in the world. So I'm not, I mean, this is, to me, this is like pure disrespect. He's like, hey man, I'll just do whatever. This is just a fun pickup game here. Oh, I'll do a 2-bar. I'm just having fun over here. I'm not going to show you my 2 to the 5 series right off the bat. I'll just mess around. Dude, that Abdullah's got some wicked banks. I mean, they're lightning fast. I don't know how accurate he is with those, but they're freaking fast. Awesome defense. Continued great defense. Really great ball control from Abdullah. Not taking his time at all. I mean, really, on any bar. Tony, God, disgusting. Still, just messing around, having fun. Pull kicks, toe pins, quick shots from Tony. Definitely not his normal game. Definitely just like, oh man, you want to play that way? I'll play that way. I'm not going to take you serious right now. You're not bringing an A game, so I'm not going to bring my A game. Oh my gosh, Tony. 2 to the 5, 2 to the 3, goes into a disgusting push kick. Exactly, that's what we knew would happen. What we knew would happen is Tony's not giving his A game, but luckily when you're the best player on the planet, you have other other games to go to, and he's playing this other sort of like kitchen sink game. Disgusting. Oh. Oh, you think you have a great push kick? You do? No, man. Let me show you what the #1 player in the world's push kick is. Pretty fast. You didn't know I had that in you, did you? You thought I just had a walking rollover, but really, I could do the same shot you can. So funny. God, that was fast. It might even be just as fast as Abdullah's over there. But the difference is, Tony, when he's setting up for his, and this is huge, guys, when he's setting up for his roller, he doesn't just bring it over there and instantly put it up in the middle. He like tic-tacs it around before he puts it up on his middleman for his rollover. And when he's doing that, he's getting a read on the defense. And you'll notice that because I watched some of his other matches. And so for him, that's not just like a stupid quick shot. That's, hey, I'm going to move it around and I'll shoot open holes that I know are open. All right, let's see what Abdullah has for him in return. Oh my gosh, dude, killing me there. Like, not even trying a series. Not even trying a series on the 5-row. He's just not taking his time. He slopped it in there. And you could tell too. He's like, oh, sorry, but that's my game. I got to work on my 5. Tony, lightning fast. He's like, again, oh, you want to play fast? I'll play fast. You think you're fast, and you're not going to take your time? I will not take my time either. Watch how it's really done, son. And then he throws a BS shot in there because he's still just not respecting Abdullah's game. Very interesting. Interesting two bar. Disgusting pass. And he dinks it in there. Oh, you want to play? You want to play silly? I got silly for days. Again, what kind of 5-row is that? I don't know. I don't even know what he's doing with there. There's 0 series from Abdullah on the 5-row. I don't know what his rank is. It's like rookie. It's like he got the skills and control of a pro, but the discipline of a beginner. Look at this 5-row. Let's check this out. Boom, boom. I'm gonna just dink something up the middle. Tony's like, nope, sorry, son. You're showing me you are a player who's just throwing up garbage. I'm not gonna even block you for real. I'm gonna block the garbage. That's what he does. Tony's just having his way with them. Yep. Has he even shot a roller? I don't think so. Yep. Another quick pass, not reading the defense. Tony trying to hack. What was that? Let's see that again. Was that like a bank hack from the left hand? Oh, let's see that. Pass. What the? One more time, dudes. It's so fast, and I could barely keep up with what Tony is doing. I could barely keep up with what Tony is doing. Bad passing. To the 5, off the wall, bank. That was a shot. Like that was intentional. Oh my gosh. Who? Let's pause this again, man. This is great shit. 2 to the 5, left-handed bank hack. And I gotta assume. I assume this is probably open singles because he's playing in it. It's not like rookie singles and it's race to 3. He's doing a left-handed. Let's think about this. He's doing a left-handed bank hack from the 5-row in open singles. He. That's absolutely disrespecting that other player. He's looking at that dude's game, and I promise you, man, I'm not in Tony's head, but I'm gonna play a shrink right here. This is punishment for taking that push kick without letting Tony get set up. Like this is Tony bending him over the table and punishing him, like slapping him with the paddling rod. Like, son, you don't do that to your foos elders. This is what you get. Like, you're gonna throw garbage at me. You're not as good. You do not deserve to be on this table with me, and I'm not even gonna play my for real game. I'm gonna left hand bank hack with you on the 5. Absolutely disrespecting Abdullah's game. All right, pass. Let's see. Front toe pin. Yeah. Different. I haven't seen this shot before. Whoa. Wow. That's fast. Let's check that out again. In, that's invisible. Like, how is that straight so fast? I guess because he's pulled so far off the ball, he just has to like come. Is he coming around? Is he spinning it and hitting it straight? I don't know. But he was definitely waiting for that, and Tony was not going to race that. That's awesome 5-row work. Great steal. He's like, timeout, man. Timeout. I'm up 1-1. You think about that steal, Tony. You think about it. Tony's just like, get on the table, please. Hurry up, man. I got a date right after this. Oh, oh my gosh, more gimmick shit on the 5-row. Setting it up though. Let's see this series. Oh, he tried another straight. Yeah, man. Tony was like probably baiting that straight, and he timed it perfect. So that's a good shot. He's going near wall. Like when again, again. Tony's just saying like, oh, you want to shoot this BS game on me? I'm baiting you for this. I'm giving you the long hole. You're still taking the straight. So now when I pass it, I'm gonna go to near wall, do my secondary series, and then I'm gonna go into a push kick again. Just disrespect. Like, oh, I got to put up with your game. I'll just keep having fun then. Uh, Tony's definitely not giving middle. Oh, what happened there? Good pass. Set it up. Tony's definitely taking away the straight. Like, I'm not going to give you the straight again. Was that an angle? I think it was. Let's watch that again, man. That's pretty sweet. That's dope. Giving him in the reverse. Yeah, angle to the long hole. Sweet shot. Got the makings of an interesting series there. We'll see if he's got other stuff to go with it. I think that makes Tony respect that a little bit more. You know, he's going back to his game or not. No, he's still messing around back there. Up, more hacks, pull kicks, push kicks, whatever. He's messing around. Again, not waiting at all on the 5-row. Execution and speed's there. Just not patient, not smart foosball. Oh, the long. he totally puckered up. I mean, that's brilliant playing right there from Abdullah. Let's check this out, man. Like, let's think about this. The past 3 possessions, he did 2 straights and an angle. So he the the push that long is gonna be huge. Like, Tony has to respect his short game now. I mean, his that long's huge. Tony's giving that long huge, and of course Abdullah. But yeah, he's fast. Abdullah's got some speed. Oh, Tony tries a dink. Looks like he's working a couple different series here. He's got the bank from different spots. He's throwing some fakes, some fakes. He's got passing it or shooting it from different spots, but an actual series. So different. I like it, man. You know, this is the stuff we don't see in America. On goal, great shot, man. Dude, this guy would light my zone up. I know for sure. If I were to play Abdullah, I think I could beat him on every rod except for his 2-bar. Even Tony was like, "What just was that? I don't know." God damn, that's fast. He's reading it perfect too. He knows exactly where where he hits it. Like, look at Tony's hands. Like, what just happened? Holy smokes! I gotta keep rewinding that. Damn, Abdullah, it's 2-bar. I thought it was kind of jokey, but that thing is deadly. I want to keep watching this, man. He gets it. That thing is lightning fast. Like, or did it? Oh man, it might have slopped off his man. Cause look where. I think he might try to angle it. I don't think he was trying a bank, or was he? And it hits off Tony's man. It hits off Tony's man and then goes, and then it banks maybe. Or was it? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a bank. Nice and clean. Tony's like, oh man, props to you. Um, props to you. Now he looks, he's getting on the table like, no man. I just got embarrassed by this Abdullah guy throwing in some lightning banks and toe pins. Yeah, man, that's this Tony. That's the no joke Tony right there. That's not, hey, I'm messing around doing other shit, Tony. That is all right, son. Like, I'm Johnny and you're the devil, and I'm about to put you in your place because he's the best son of a bitch in town. Yeah, nope, zero patience on the 5-row, Tony. Tons of patience. Look at that, tons of patience. He's taking the openings when he sees it. Zero. Like, this match is being won and lost on the 5-row. I guess he spun it or something. Look at that. Just taking your time, getting a read on the defense. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. He was just waiting for Abdullah to relax. Easy pass down the lane. Set up for his roller. Great D though, man. Ah, Tony. What happened there? Oh, yeah. Abdullah's got some great D. Dude, dude, that bank is ridiculous. He's not even going down the middle. He's just throwing in some nasty banks. Setting up for the toe pin. straight, angles. All right, looks ridiculous. To the 5, off the wall. See, the little tic-tacs just there just to make sure that Abdullah's not being lazy. But look at that great defense. Great defense, Abdullah. I mean, you're shutting down one of the #1 players in the world. The #1 player. What am I saying? More banks, but more slop. Even if it's slop, he's clearing it and it's hard. So props, man. Little sloppy from Tony right there. Oh my gosh. This 5 row's crazy. That middle looks huge. What? Tony's waiting for the switch. Taking the pull side. Nice. Well, 0 patience, but easy wall. Oh man, what is that? Sloppy bank? Yeah, man. I'm not a fan of people tapping the table when you get slop in. Just not. It's foosball. Slop's part of the game, man. Especially when you're throwing out banks and stuff. Or if you're not like a great player, you're gonna be sloppy. Don't apologize. Like that's your game. 3-2 though, but I want to say so. We'll just pause it here. This is why you have to play for the long run. Like notice when, like the first game or two, like Abdullah came out of the gate where his 3-bar, he's getting his one-off shots. I would say Tony's probably never played him. He's like, let me see what you got. Oh, you got some straights. I'll take away the straight. Oh, you got an angle. I'll take away the angle. Okay, now I see that you can go straight and angle, but then you also have the long. So I'm gonna work on that. And he's kind of blocked Abdullah pretty good right now because he's got to read. He's got to read on that shot because that shot is kind of limited. It is. Let's face it. That's why we don't see that shot a lot in America. It's not like Frederico. Frederico would do like a tap to one side. He would work a series in terms of he would be tapping the ball to pull you off the hole, and then he would go. And Abdullah's not doing that. He's just leaving the ball still. So it's not a, a refined series. It's a good shot. He's very fast. I mean, he's lightning fast, but he's not working the full power of a series. And there's 0 series on the 5 row. I mean, his 5 row definitely the weakest part of his game right there. And that's just going to take some conscious effort to slow it up and have yourself a series. I mean, you can still tic tac it fast. Look at Tony. Tony tic tacs his 5 row super fast, but he's very patient, very slow, stops it. That's not what Abdullah's doing. He's just going in a second or two, and you're not going to be able to read the defense. And that's why Tony is taking control of this game on the 5 row. Because Abdullah's getting blocks. He's getting 2 bars. Look at that. Tic-tacking it, taking his time. Great defense. Oh, nope, I'm not going to read the defense. I'm just going to throw up a pass. And it's a turnover to Tony. Gets it back. Is it going to be a near wall bank or an angle? God, it's so fast. I don't even know where it's going. Tony, ridiculous. 2 to the 5. Yeah, he's setting him up. Very patient, sticking with his roller. Going to play to his strengths now. Trying to read the D. That was a good pick. That was the open hole. I think that was a really good bait, though, from Abdullah. Pretty fast, man. That dude's fast. He reads the straight very fast. He angles it fast, and he's got a very fast long. But I feel like there's a different vibe coming from Tony now. He's not disrespecting Abdullah's game. Like he realizes I tried keeping up with Abdullah's funsy game, and I can't. I'm just going to dial it in and play my game. Um, so you've seen the past few balls, he's gotten a little bit more serious on the table, very controlled to the 5, passing, taking his time. Great defense, man. I feel like the middles look pretty juicy. I wonder if Tony will dial in on those. He's probably just reading something different. Yeah, he's waiting for that switch. Um, he did that last time, and Abdullah caught up to him, but he took it really fast, like right on the switch. Look at that. Horrible. Abdullah's just he's just the kitchen sink 5-row, and you're never going to beat a good player with that kind of 5-row. And it's too bad because I think he's getting the defense, he's getting the 2-bar clears, but it almost seems like Tony is dialing in on his game. On the 2-bar, he's kind of figuring out the limitations. He's turning it over a lot now. Abdullah is on the 2-bar because that's what happens when you want to have a different game. You better have all the options to keep your partner honest. And if you don't, this is what happens when you're playing open and you're playing the same people over and over. They're going to get a read on your limitations. I mean, that's just Tony just saying enough's enough. You're getting my A game right now. I figured you out. I figured out your limitations. I've got a read on your 5-row defense. And that's what smart foosball is. This is why you can beat players the first couple times you play them, but the better player always wins, and that's what Tony's doing here. Took his time a little bit more. Good pass. I mean, he executes everything really good. Great angle. I think Tony was even sitting there and it still went in. Oh, dirty. Off the wall, back to the wall. So dirty. And look at Tony. Like the past couple times he's got it on the 3-row, he's really kind of taking his time. He's waiting for the switch that he wanted. And then that time he sped up his clock, he sped up his timing. So the hole was there because he knew it was going to be there because he's been waiting a little bit longer. He's understanding Abdullah's movements, which is giving him a glimpse into what's going to open up sooner. So this is why you work the clock on every rod, because you understand what's going to open up. Again, Abdullah, I'm sorry I have no series on my 5-row. It's all right, man. I'll show you what a real 5-row is. Yep, we're even. Notice that Tony doesn't hit the table and say I'm sorry. Like, nope, man, that's foosball. Two to the 3 series. And he swaps it to the 5. Dropped his pass. Good pass, so he picked it right. Abdullah. Yeah, look at Tony zeroing in on that shot. He's taking away the shorts and that angle, and then he's kind of like bobbing out to the long. Yeah, I think he's giving up Tony. Tony's like giving up the ball. Might have jarred him. Class act. I would not expect that on game ball, but I don't play Tony enough, but that's very sportsman. I don't know what they're talking about here, but he gave up the ball on a 2-2, so or letting him have it on the 5. Either way, like great sportsmanship from Tony. A little bit more patience on the 5. He just needs more. Yeah. Tony's definitely zeroing in. Oh my God, look at that. Pass off the back wall. Great. Tony is definitely zeroed in on Abdullah's 3-bar. So that 3-bar is limited. Yeah, he's just waiting for that. He's walking it around, pulling him off the pull side, going pull side. Good steal from Abdullah. Couldn't hold on to it. What is that? I don't even know what Tony's doing. Something super fancy back there. Again, automatic to the 5. Automatic. And note it, like, let's pause and look at this. So you watch my videos, you watch my 5-row philosophy. I always say, make sure if you pick a series, you're either the brush or you're the roller, or you're a stick series. Like you pick one and that's it, and you make everything look the same. But notice how Tony right here, like he's been working the stick series for 3 games straight. 3 games. And all of a sudden he goes into a brush here, but it looks the same as his stick series. Look at that. It's the same, like the same setup. Like, see, guys, we're able to throw out options like that, but we have to lay the framework out. He has not used a brush, I don't think, this whole game. So Abdullah saw it. He kind of froze, like, oh, this is something different. Like, I'm just going to follow the ball. Surprise, brush. Ace up the sleeve. This is what being smart foosball is all about, dudes. I mean, this is foosball, masterclass foosball going on here. You're saving your option for when you really need it. It's kind of its last game. It's 3-2. It's a big point. Chance to go up 4-2, put this game away, and he saves that money brush out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It was huge. Fantastic. And now he's just like, I got this game in the bag. I guess I'll shoot that. I could score my roller at will. I could pass at will. I'll just mess around. Good steal. Good patience to sit on the wall for Abdullah. And again, doesn't have a 5-row. He's just throwing sloppy stuff out there. That's what happens. So somebody posted this guy would be top 50 in the world if he were to live in the US. He'd be top 50 on Tornado. Nope. Top 50 amateur, maybe. Like, no, he has no fakes from the 3-rod. Like, there's no fakes to get Tony off, to pull people off his hole. It's definitely a limited 3-row. Tony's dialed in on it. Now Tony's like, game point. Try to be flashy. Give it up to the crowd. Try some off the wall pass. Like, Tony mixing it up. That's so dirty. But what can you do, man? Like, Abdullah's super fast. He's got a hand back there. What can you do? Taking his time, super patient. Like, notice, like, pulling people off the hole, walking it. That's a series, brothers. That's foosball. Like, look. So, oh man, crap. Like, what is he doing here? See, he's blocking. You're setting up for the front, whatever, a bank. What is all that? Like, this is time off the clock that's ticking. He's just, what? I don't know what's happening there. Great bank. That bank has got him a lot of points. He really needs to maybe work a series off that. Tony's like, oh my God, dude, why are you calling timeout? You're not going to win. I could have put this game away 3 or 4 balls ago, 3 or 4 possessions in a row. I just wanted to end it with a bang. And now you're going to take a timeout like you have a chance. You don't. Get back here so I can finish this ball up the right way. That was one of his first mix execution. Damn, look at that bank. So disgusting, man. Taking his time on the 5. Yep, pulls him off. Good playing, man. Great playing from both of them. I mean, we kind of got a really good glimpse of both of these people's games. This is a perfect foosball video to react to, guys, especially for my channel, because we very quickly see the power of playing smart versus not smart. The power of having a 5-row series that all blends together, and the power of and what happens when you don't have a series and you just have a bunch of passes that look the same. I mean, look how fast Abdullah is. Like, he's got a lot of control. He's got a lot of power, a lot of speed, but he's not taking his time at all on the 5-row. And I mean, that's definitely where he lost it. I mean, he's sort of hanging in there here and there, but like Tony just shut him down because like, oh, you're gonna pass in 1 or 2 seconds. Oh, there's a defense for that. It's called a bait, and then I take it away. the, so he's ready for that. He just had. That's why he got a few passes in the beginning, and then later on, Tony's like, nope, I figured you out. Like you don't have a real series on your 5 bar. I figured you out. And then he got it on the 3 row, and the same thing. He got all of his shots that he knew he could hit one time. He got the push kick one time. He got the straights and angles like 1 or 2 times. He got that long once or twice, and that was it. And then Tony shut him down because he didn't have anything else to offer. He had really good 1 or 2 shots, and that's it. And so that's what I mean when I say, you can have your own style of play, but if you can't shoot everything, all the holes, and make it look different, and you're not working the clock, it's not winning foosball. And I guarantee you, if I don't know how much Abdullah tours, I don't, but if he never changes his game, like this is as good as it's going to get because he's tapped out. He needs to be a little bit patient on all rods. I think a little bit more options on his 2 bar, but those banks are nasty. But what happens when people take away the banks? Like, what are you going to do? And then the 3 bar, same thing. It looks like he had a good toe pin, but he clearly got figured out. And if he would have had, let's say he wouldn't have shown Tony that push kick right away, he would have been able to use, he didn't win that match anyways. He would have been able to use that push kick 2, 3, maybe even 4 more times if he would have set it up right. And those would have been free points for him. But no, he chose to use it right away because he couldn't help himself. He wanted to wow everybody. And look at Tony. Tony got some push kicks and pull kicks, but they blend into the way he sets up his roller. So I think that's it. Great video to react to. I really hope that Q8 lets me keep this up here. I really love watching different foosball. Some of those banks were awesome. The speed that Abdullah has, like definitely, if he's on his way up, like there's a lot of potential there because you can't teach speed and power like that. All right, man. Good video.